Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be making this awesome armor you see on me right here, and we're going to empower this sucker. Alright guys, so let's get started today. First thing I need to do, we need to get some armor, and we're going to upgrade this stuff. We're going to get some dark steel. And I did make a bunch of dark steel prior to this, like a while ago. When I was making steel balls, and I do have 42 of them already in my inventory, and I do have some dark boots right here, which is a part of the armor we're going to make. This right here actually already has jump 3 on it. Look right here. This guy is already enchanted. I think I got these from the chest, I think, the dungeons. Let's see, let's put this on. You gotta take the jetpack off. So yeah, this basically is flying. I got 3 jumps. Yeah. So I can jump that high. I think it negates fall damage. So yeah, this ain't bad at all. See, does it negate fall damage? Yeah, I think it does. So yeah, we can go ahead and already use these, since I have them. And it's already empowered. I don't think there's any more upgrades. It looks like empowered 3 requires a double... Okay, so there is a couple. There's flippers we can add and double layer capacitor. Alright, so we're gonna try and enchant some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and get some more dark steel armor. So we're gonna need some dark steel pants. Yep, just like that. And we're also gonna need helmet. And so we have dark steel pants and helmet. We can't get the chest piece because I'm just gonna basically enchant my jetpack for now. Unless we find another way at the moment to get flight, which we could get into later, but I don't want to work on it right now. But we're gonna go ahead and enchant these guys. Let's look at the way to enchant. So as of right now, we do, let's look over here, we do have experience right here in this tank. We have a bunch of experience. I actually want to turn this on to keep generating some more experience. We get away from it, the lag's not too bad, but alright, let's get down here. There we go. Yeah, I would really like to get into a better flight, but just not in this episode, I don't think. Alright, so we are going to need vibrant crystals. And it looks like a note block, potion of night vision, spectacles. There's a whole bunch of mods for these. This basically gives you... Okay. Don't really know what that's all about, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what these guys do. Basically, we need to get an anvil. Get a regular old anvil. I don't think it matters. So we have our anvil. Now we're going to need some way to get turn liquid experience into actual experience we can use. And there is a perfect thing for that in the Ender.io, which we use a lot, experience obelisk. And I do believe we have just about everything for that. If not, we can always get it. Like this guy. Oh yeah, we got everything. Perfect. So we got an experience obelisk. We need a pressurized conduit, probably just one. I don't really see the need unless we want to move it. Might as well take them all. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Let's see if we can... Yeah, the only thing is that jetpack, the jumping sound. Okay. So this is going to be pretty loud. Let me turn this off for now while we're over here. Alright, and where do we want to put our obelisk? Maybe we can just set it right on top and not even use... Can we? We set that to pull? Yes, we can. We can just set it right on top of a barrel. So yeah, this will work perfectly. As you can see, it's not using hardly any at all, and we're at 17. It's probably going to cap it out. for sure. Okay, we're at 21 levels and barely touched what's in here. This holds 4,096 barrels or 96 buckets worth of experience. So yeah, we have a lot of experience in here. All right, so what am I needing? And plus I have 27, so if I go ahead and store all that I actually have on me, there's 39 levels, so it's holding a lot. Let's see some of the items that we're actually going to need for this. We can go ahead and place the anvil down somewhere over here. Might as well. Bam, right there. Yeah, there's one block on the inside that these lights are not covering, so they can actually spawn in there. Just that one little spot. All right, so to get this, we need a vibrant crystal plus 4 levels. And now we need to look at what the vibrant crystals are. The vibrant crystal right here from Ender.io is basically an emerald surrounded by vibrant alloy nuggets. So not too bad. Both of these require that to get started with it. So we're going to need to make a couple of those. Now in between episodes, I did automate a little bit more. I automated this, and I also added an advanced item filter, and you make that inside of your slice and splice. And I went ahead and gave these guys all octadic capacitors since I automated the production of octadic capacitors, which is pretty awesome. I basically have pulling in all of our stuff from here, and then right here is all of our stuff we needed to automate that. Now eventually I'll have coal turning into coal powder. That'll have to be done over here. Each of these sides, now that I see this, since this only holds so much space on the importer, I can actually hook another importer to one of the sides and it will work, or the bottom, and vice versa, and we can continue adding. So yeah. Alright, what was I doing? Okay. We already have this Ender Sword right here. There's a bunch of things we can also add to it. If we add travel, we can actually use it to teleport. But we're going to work on these guys. So we're going to need vibrant crystals. Like I said right here. I don't know how much I have. Probably enough for one, it looks like. But we can go to vibrant. And we can request one. Just like that. And it actually shouldn't take very long at all to get this. It'd take just a second. Unless it has to make the enhanced. Yeah, it probably has to make the enhanced. Then it will show right up. Come on, don't make me a liar. So something might be stuck. Why is the Ender Pearl in there? But nothing else. What it might have done is I do have a little bit of a problem with this pulling out this before it inputs this into the system. So I gotta figure out a way to fix that. Because when I just make vibrant, it's not one to work. Yeah, it's messing up. So I may have to change my design on the automation section over here. Change a little bit of this, and maybe add a delay somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make it manually and be right back. Alright, so now I have both of them, vibrant crystals, ready to go. I also need a note block, and it looks like for this one, I need APIAR. Paris? I think I can't. A parist. APIAR. Oh, an apiarist. Okay, that makes sense. And that requires woven silk, which comes from a carpenter with water, and silk wisp, Silk whisk comes from a centrifuge. You put silky, and that comes from the cone, so that comes from bees. We have not got into bees. That comes from a tropical princess. Yeah, and I don't see any other way to get that, so we may not be able to upgrade. We'll just put power on this because... yeah, we'll just have it empowered. But our helmet we can go ahead and do. We can add a sound locator, I guess. That requires a note block. Potion of night vision might be something to do. It's thunderstorming. So potion of night vision. Let's see, how easy is it to make a night vision? So it's a golden carrot inside a brewing stand with awkward potions. So that is not that bad. So let's go ahead and get a brewing stand. Should have everything for that. Awesome. We'll set this over here for now so we can make that. Let's get vials. Not vials. Let's look it up. Because we're going to need it filled with water. Bottles. There we go. And 3, I think, gets us... we'll go ahead and do 6. And we'll go get some water. Three of water. And we have nether warts already. And I guess it requires blaze powder. Looks like it does. It's going to make some awkward potions. Takes a little bit to do that. But once we... I guess while it's making the awkward potions, we can go ahead and... well, it's almost done anyways. Okay, so these are all awkward potions. And now to get the other one we need golden carrot. There we go. And it should make a bunch of... it should make 3 night vision potions. I'm going to go ahead and wait for these. This isn't going to be that long of an episode. We're going to go ahead and wait for those. And look at this, so if we get a note block, we can go ahead and add that on there as well. And one of these night vision potions. We also get an achievement. And we're not going to do anything with the apiarist hat. But the one probe, what is that? The one probe. What does this thing do? I don't know, but we're going to go ahead and get it. Why not? Oh, I guess it's a bauble as well. I wish I knew more about this. Maybe you guys can let me know. Or I might find out after making the probe. There we go. What does this do? Oh. Default style. Well, what is this? Oh, it lets you move your tooltip. What? Oh wow. Okay, so this is what it does. I actually like the Wallace style. Huh. But I guess we'll go with the full transparency. That's what we've been using. Oh, so I can go ahead and add all this stuff to it. Might as well. Alright, so it's lovely, it's raining, it's awesome. Let's get some levels. How many do we need? Just to make these things empowered. 4 levels. 4 levels. So a total of 8 levels. For just that. So if you put these in here, now it's empowered. Empowered. And they will automatically fill because of our flux network. Alright, so this one needs... Oh, we can put speed on here with a potion of swiftness. Let's go ahead and make the potion of swiftness while we're over here. Do a little bit of a vanilla brewing. So let's see. I don't know the recipes exactly. So, more awkward potions. So we'll take 1 nether wart, 3 more bottles. Let's go ahead and empty this out. 3 more bottles of water. Whoa, that lightning strike was down the middle. Place our bottles of water. Place this in there. Alright, and what else was there? Just making sure. Photovoltaic cell we can also do. A photovoltaic cell. Just this right here. Right? Yep. That's what it says. Spectacles. Am I looking at right? Magnifying glass. I'm looking for spectacles. What is this? Something else we can add to the helmet. There's a lot of stuff you can add to the helmet. We need a double layer capacitor. There we go. And that one already went off, so we need sugar. And yep, that'll take a little bit. What else? Potion of swiftness on this guy. Oh, we can take it up in levels with capacitors. So if we just do basic. Let's do 2 basic capacitors. I'm sure the helmet is the same way. Alright, and 1 swiftness potion. Alright, let's go enchant all this stuff that we currently have, and then we can take a look at what we could do later. I bet there's a swiftness 3. Looks like it's going to require a lot of experience to kind of level this up. Alright, 50% damage is absorbed at the moment. So if we went up, I'm sure to empowered 2, it would take even more, probably 75% reduction. Alright, on our helmet, let's go ahead and put our night vision. Let's get all our levels. Alright, so we'll place this. We'll place the potion of night vision. So that has that. There's also the photovoltaic cell. That must not be the one. Okay, what else is there? Spectacles. Alright, and then there's the 1 probe. Alright, what else is there? Note block. Alright. We have natural eyes. Shows tree leaves. Shows pollinated tree leaves. Oh, that's from forestry. Okay. Well, we have solar 1, which requires the photovoltaic cell, which I guess this is the wrong one. Makes sense. Alright, I threw it. Where did it go? It got sucked into the hopper. It's probably in this chest. Okay. So that's done. Let's take a look at this guy. Alright, so Potion of Swiftness. Let's see. So we have speed. We have empowered. We need to knock this up to empowered 2 with a basic capacitor. Now 60% of the damage is absorbed. We can take a double capacitor and knock that up again. Let me go ahead and upgrade our helmet. There we go. Let's take a look at our boots. What do we need on here? Double layer capacitor on our boots. What does that give us? A 70% damage decrease. I think we can make a couple more double layer capacitors and at least get us up to that point, because that's going to be quite a lot of stuff. So we can do 2 more. And I think that's it. Like, I kind of want to put these on to test them out already. Now, we've blown through almost all of our experience, but I have not been running those for very long, so not that bad, I have to say. Alright, requires 8 more experience, which I don't have. So yeah, it's not bad. All I need to do is, like, just turn this on. And we'll gain, like, the experience we need. Awesome. Let's see what it looked like. Oh yeah. So hot. It's so cool. Let's see. We already have the level we need, I think. 8, yep. Alright, so what was I gonna do? This is empowered 3, empowered 3, empowered 2. So yeah, we need to knock this one up into the... Here we go. Alright, so now we have all the levels we need. All we need to do is basically fully upgrade our jetpack to the point that... Let's see. We could go into the Vibrant jetpack. And then the Vibrant jetpack is armored... What is it armored with? Dark steel. So yeah, it would basically be equivalent to having a piece of dark steel armor on. So I think Vibrant is something that I'm going to work on. I'm going to have to get, because I'm going to have to basically automate more of the Vibrant. Figure out a way to actually automate that more. Because at the moment, this system is not working with the Vibrant alloy. It is not doing what I want it to do. Mainly because the energetic alloy is causing an issue when it goes into this buffer. So what I might do is have these guys extract into a different chest that is separate from this, and then on the other side I just basically create another one of these phantom faces over here and have it import into the system that way. So have a separate chest that these go into, so basically put a chest on top, and these guys can go export out of here into that chest. That may be what I have to do, because at the moment this is not going to work, because it just puts it in here and immediately pulls it out too fast. So yeah. Well, now that we have this awesome armor, we can see in the dark. I'm pretty sure that we can see in the dark. Somebody was telling me in the comments that you can see through this glass if you have the night vision. But I'm pretty sure we have night vision. We have the naturalist's eye. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Like, this is looking pretty awesome. I really gotta start working more on this, getting I mean, I like the way it looks on the outside, but there's some more stuff I can do. Definitely. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.